Now, today's adventure is a shoulda, coulda, woulda adventure. It sounds funny, but I say that because the company I'm going to visit, which is Edison Motors, used to be about an hour from my home here in Kamloops. But recently, they moved 4 hours to a little town called Donalds, BC, which is about an hour outside of Golden, BC. Now, the reason I really wanted to see this is they're building a Canadian first, actually a world's first. They're building a hybrid logging truck. So basically, you use the battery power going up the hill, and then down the hill when you've got all the logs on your truck, you use that momentum to recharge your batteries. Really, really cool stuff. Makes me very proud to be Canadian. So this location they're in here, they just moved here, so we're basically at the infant stages of their setup and getting into production of these vehicles. And unfortunately, it's in dirt roads, and you know how much I don't like taking Grover down dirt roads, but this one's worth it because I really want to see these trucks before they grow so big that you're not even allowed in the yard. Before we get to where the trucks are, I just want to tell you about this area. This area back in the 1890s used to be a busy town. As the railway, CP Railway came through here and they had a main offshoot of their railway. So the community was built to railway workers, people traveling. It was quite the place to be back in the 1890s. Slowly over time, the railway moved its route into Golden, and that's now where the city sits today. So it's got quite the history to this fantastic area, and man, it's beautiful here. Hey guys, so cool today. I'm in Donaldson, BC, just outside of Golden, and this company here I've been following for years now.
Edison Motors, a Canadian clean technology company that manufactures electric semi-trucks, and they're tough. Their L500 tandem packs a whopping 670 horsepower with an electric drive motor that puts out 68,000 foot-pounds of torque. Backed with a 450 horsepower cat motor, these are the toughest electric hybrid semi-trucks.
They've got quite the backstory. They used to be in Merritt, BC, building these trucks out of their parents' lot. And recently, they've moved here to Donaldson, and they're going to be the first production semi-truck in Canada. So cool. So how they work is they're battery powered, and then they have a diesel generator to recharge the batteries. So the idea is these are built for logging trucks. So going uphill, you're using the battery, and then coming downhill, the weight is recharging those batteries. So cool first thinking. So right here, they just had their investor meeting, so they're all lined up here, but this is their first generation truck, and they call this Carl. And Carl was basically a concept kind of idea.
I figured I'd do a little walk around on the Edison electric truck, Carl. First interesting feature we come to is in this toolbox right here. So this is the plug to charge it into, say, your household grid. These cables are just my wall charger there I brought down with me, but you plug it into the outside plug right there, and that's how you charge it into the wall. Right here are the battery banks. There's a headache
So Carl
rack.
was a Tesla motor that they took apart to power this thing, and then it's got Tesla batteries on the side. Very quickly, according to Chase, the owner, they realized that Tesla, go figure, a Tesla motor is not big enough for a semi. So they got a whole bunch of planning done in that stage, and then they went on to the next one here. And this one here I'm standing into is Thomas. So this was the next generation of truck, and basically took a lot of the ideas and put it on here. From there, they went to this one here. This is Topsy, and Topsy pulled 100,000 pounds recently.
We're here at the Boss Garage, and they've got a Sherman tank with a Chevy on it. And I think it would be so cool that Topsy's first load is literally a Sherman tank Chevy. So we're gonna give it a try here, see what happens. I can't not take this opportunity. This is too cool. This thing weighs over 50,000 pounds, over 20,000 pounds on the trailer, which means that with Topsy's 25, 26,000 pounds, we're gonna be pushing 100,000 pounds on this load test right now. So we're not even starting at an 80,000 pound load. We're moving 100,000 pounds.
A tank, and it wasn't struggling at all. It's so cool. So it's all battery power with electric motors on the drives, and then a generator recharge it if needed. So cool. I wish they were around to talk to them about it, but I wanted to stop in here. We're on a kind of a family vacation here, and I wanted to stop in to see these trucks. I've been really wanting to see them in Merritt because I pass through Merritt on the way to Vancouver all the time, but I've never known where they are. So I saw stop in here, and hopefully they got a merch shop and I can help support their dreams. But it's so cool, so innovative that these guys are building these trucks, and they're building it to do the right to repair. So they're building it simple so they can repair them.
Jerry Mooney, I'm a manager with Toco. I manage our timber service business in Quesnel, and we're really excited to be the contractor that's going to put this vehicle into operation. Toco's really excited about investing in this project. We see these real benefits for the forest industry in British Columbia and Western Canada. Really good relationship with the Edison Group, and thanks a lot for joining in.
Hey, thanks for believing in us, and I'm excited to launch this project. This is exciting. I thought the advantages for the electric were perfect for the forestry industry here, especially BC. We're in the mountains. You're going uphill empty. You're coming downhill loaded to recapture all of that. I've spent 15 years of my life as a logger, truck driver, and this is the industry I grew up in. This is what I knew, and we're like, well, we haven't sold any logging trucks yet, but no, we've been working with Toco now. We're building a project together, and our final truck, this fills the 10th position, is going to be a logging truck, and I could not be happier to build a truck for the industry I grew up in.
The next generation of, they're taking regular pickup trucks like Shrek, and I'll put a picture of Shrek here, pulling the engines out, putting a diesel engine in, and then converting it all to electric. So the diesel will be there to charge it, and then the electric will be there to run it. So cool, they're taking these trucks and they're converting them over. For Canadian history, this makes me extremely proud to see this heritage and see where these guys are going in the future. Just a beautiful day out, as you can see, and I wish they were around to talk to them, but this is basically what they went from first generation to the second generation to the third generation, and my understanding is they're working on a fourth generation now, so very cool. So wanted to stop in, just a quick one today, and show you what these trucks look like up close and not on the internet there. So that's the diesel engine on the last generation, and then that's the cab over designs. So cool, guys. Just a short one today. I just wanted to show you these trucks, and I know there's a million shots of them on the internet, but everybody's got their own take. And for me personally, just to experience this and see this Canadian history, world history, you know, these guys are taking on Tesla, a big company that's making a semi truck, but they're making it in Canada with the right to repair, so they're not locking anything out or anything. So it's using off-the-shelf parts to build these incredible vehicles. Just nuts. I'll put a little video of here of Topsy pulling the tank on another YouTube channel out of Ontario, but
oh my god, that's so cool. Now we're taking her up the little hill. Yeah.
easy.
On the scales, the visibility is fantastic.
Just incredible. And then seeing them all lined up, whereas Carl being the first one, and then you got Thomas here, and then you got Topsy here. And then pretty soon, just talking to the engineer here, that's going to be an outdated one eventually too. They've got another generation coming, and the difference being is those are off the shelf parts, and they're also engineered so they can replicate it. So I would send the drone up, but unfortunately there's a helicopter pad right over here. So good thing I talked to them, and he said, no, take as many pictures as you want, it's all good, but no drone shots because of the helicopter pad. And I totally respect that.
I was saying, you know, another 15, 20 years, this will be all developed, and they're going to have a test track here and everything all set up and professional. Right now they're living out of tents and homemade cabins. So this is a short one. Thank you guys so much for listening to my blab about Edison Motors today. And you guys are passing through on the way to Golden, right outside. It's called Donaldson, BC. I encourage you guys to stop here. They honestly, they want visitors to come by and hopefully support their dreams. So thank you, and remember, take it one leg at a time.